All right, guys, we got a uh talent managing firm who takes upfront payments asking me to join their talent crew. I don't know the nomenclature or vocabulary, but let's get into it. Do not pay for a fucking job.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to 99's virtual open call. My name is Katie Ludwig. I'm a vice president of new talent and castings for our United States and our Canadian markets. So I know you guys were all hand selected to join me today on the call because you are matched with several of my castings, which is perfect. We're going to go over the castings and the type of talent we are looking for in just 1 second. I want to make sure everyone signed into Zoom with their first and their last name so I can check you in on the
Right,
call today. So if
I
I
thought I'd be
happen to
talking
call
more
out your
less.
name, if you could provide me with additional details in the Q&A section located at the very bottom of the screen, you'll see a little round circle, three little dots. Right underneath there, it'll say more. So if you could provide me with additional details there, that would be amazing. Now, if I do not call out your name, do not be offended. All that means to you is you actually did sign into Zoom properly. So I just want to let you know I appreciate you. So I have a Charlie on the call. Charlie, could you give me your last name in the Q&A section? And then Brian, can I also get your last name? Ivory. I need your last name in the Q&A section as well. Let's see, who else? So Ivory, Theo, Willie, I need all your last names. So that's Ivory. Thank you so much. You go ahead and fix your last name.
Yeah, I don't
Uh,
think I want to give them my. They already have my real
Rand,
name. They
thank you so
texted me
much.
with
And
my
that
real
is
name, but
a cool name, by the way.
yeah,
Let me fix your name.
whatever.
Okay. Brian
Let me check if OBS is set up right. Set up right. Yeah.
Alvarez. Okay. All right. So, Brian, I have your name fixed. Theo, thank you so much. And then all I'm waiting on now is Willie's last name. And then everyone else is good. So thank you for signing in
Willie.
properly. I appreciate you.
You said
All
Willie.
right, Theo, you're all set. So the last person is just Willie. Everyone else is good? Yes, they are.
Willie's hard.
All right, Willie, so if you can go ahead and provide me with your last name in the Q&A section, then I can sign you in at the very end of the
Sorry, I've been
call.
watching
I
you
still want
listen
to
to
keep
that
everybody
lately.
waiting for a couple people. So again, good morning. Welcome to 99's virtual open call.
Welcome
Again,
to.
my name is Katie Ludwig. I am a vice president
I
of
wish
new
I can
talent
burp
and
like this.
castings for our
Burp for you
United
guys.
States and our Canadian markets. I know you guys were all invited to join me today on the call because you were a match with several of my castings. So I need talent today for Marshall's season
Uh,
2. We have had over 1,200 talent from the US and Canada requested to work on set. I also need talent today for The Chosen season 7. We just started casting for yesterday. And also The Pit. I also need talent for Chicago Fire season 15. And then The Last of Us, Tulsa King, untitled Tyler Perry film. I need talent for Scarpetta
I
season
hope that
2
part
and The
picked up.
Sham starring
I
Cameron
do not care
Diaz.
about this.
I also have a ton of
If
commercials
they're
and
gonna make me
infomercials that I
pay.
need talent for. I have some promotional model events later this month that I need talent for as well. I also need singers, dancers, and musicians for
Uh,
Princess Cruise Line. However, you will have to travel for a total of 8 days. Each day, though, that you do travel, you will receive a per diem per day of 200. And out of those 8 days, 6 days you will perform at a flat day rate of $1,000 per day. I also have a rush casting that I need talent for as well for Mountain Dew. I need
Mountain Dew.
surfers, skateboarders,
Do the do.
runners, swimmers, people that roller skate and rollerblade. Now, there
And that
will
was
be
probably
one
cringe,
day
but
of
I would want
travel,
that.
1 day of wardrobe, and 2 days of shooting the commercial. I have some voiceover talent that I need also for two different projects. One is for Verizon Wireless, the other one is for Motorola. So we're going to talk more about the details of these castings more towards the end of the call today. Just so everyone has a rough idea, we will be on the call for about 25 minutes.
Motorola.
If anyone on the call
Motorola.
has any questions while I'm talking,
Solid Snake
wait
is
till
like
the very
Motorola.
end of the call. You can provide all of your questions to me in the Q&A section. However, I never ever look at the Q&A section while I am talking. I just don't want anyone on the call to think like that woman's being rude because that's totally not the case. But I am very confident I should be able to answer a majority of your questions before we do end the call today. So a little bit about me and my background and like how I even got involved in the entertainment industry. Now, when I was 22, and please keep in mind, everybody, that this was 33 years ago, I went on a vacation
Wonder
in
when she
Miami Beach,
decided to get
Florida.
lip filler.
I was with a bunch of my
Looks like
friends.
Jennifer Coolidge
Final day of
now.
being on vacation, I was approached by this photographer who was from Brazil, and he wanted
Oh
to
my
know if I happened to
god.
be signed or possibly managed
Wow.
by any agency or even like a management company. And the answer to his question was no. I never
Like,
ever thought about getting involved in the entertainment industry ever before. But at the same second, I thought to myself, like, what would I have to lose? Am I going to honestly go through life and never ever take a chance? So I decided to take a leap of faith. I extended my stay. I did all these photos with the photographer. The very next day, he took me around, introduced me to all these different agencies in Miami. So there was one agency in Miami that was totally my favorite. Like, you know, when you meet someone in your life and you
I
feel
bet it
like you've
was
known
not.
them your whole
I
entire
bet it was
life,
not
I felt
nine
like that about the
nine
whole board.
talent.
I went ahead and I signed a contract.
If
After I signed that
the
contract,
allegations are true
I
that they'll
lived
make me
all
pay,
over the United
I'm not
States.
paying.
I even got to
No.
live
God damn, I'm
internationally
poor.
for several years. I spent a ton of time living in LA. I also lived in New York City. I lived in Chicago, Miami. I spent 6 months in Honolulu. I left Honolulu, went directly to London. London, I went to Paris. When I left Paris, I went and spent time in Asia. First, I was in Malaysia. I
China.
left Malaysia and
I
went
went to
directly
China.
to Thailand. In
China.
2003, though, I decided, you know
China.
what?
China.
I want to stay in
I
the
went to,
industry,
quite
but I want to
frankly,
get
I
involved in
went
the
to
industry
China.
on the other end. I wanted
I
to
saw
help
many
people get
Chinese
involved in the
people in
industry.
China.
So I started working for a little while as a booker. I left being a booker, went directly into talent development. I then started placing talent with agents all over the United States and even internationally. Agencies like Wilhelmina, Next Model Management, Ford, Elite, IMG, DNA,
Whoa.
Success in Paris, Major New York City and Major Milan, Supreme Management and Creative Artist. And that's just to name a couple, like right
By
off
the
the top
way,
of my
it's
head.
Friday.
I have also booked Fashion Week here in the US.
9
I booked
a.m. on a
Fashion Week in
Friday.
Paris,
They
Milan,
wanted me to
London,
join this meeting.
Germany, Asia, Australia, Vancouver, British Columbia, as well as Toronto. I have had models walk for designers like Calvin Klein, Prada, Dolce & Gabbana, Yves Saint Laurent, Balenciaga, Gucci, as well as Louis Vuitton and Christian Dior. My very first editorial I
Come
ever
on, we
booked
give a boy.
in my whole entire life was with Vogue Japan, shot by Stephen Klein, who's an extremely famous
Bragging
photographer
and
out of New York
bragging and
City, and he
bragging
has
and
a
like
major
this. Da, da,
production
da,
studio in
da, da,
London.
da,
I've
da.
also booked Teen Vogue, 17 Magazine, Cosmo, Sports
Another
Illustrated, and
list.
GQ. I have booked campaign models, print, and promotional. But eventually I got involved in production. Like I wanted to figure out how I could maximize the amount of talent I could book every single day. So I started working on featured films and TV shows. I
I
have booked
hope to God you
thousands of
didn't
talent on
work in
feature films
writing.
and TV shows. I have booked reality shows, music videos, Broadway musical
Another
US tours,
list.
and a ton of commercials and infomercial work. So I am super excited to take time today,
I would be
talk to
less.
everyone about the
I
industry,
would
and
be
see what
less
I need to
pissed
do so
off
I can help you
if she
guys get
used
started.
etc.
And then we
every
can
time she
start
wanted to
submitting
make a
you to
list.
all of the casting matches that
Yeah, I
we
should
do
be
have
saying
for you today.
etc. a lot.
However, I have a quick
But
question for every one of you. Now, I know everyone on the call is here for acting, which is perfect. I was kind of curious to find out if I happen to have anyone on the call that might also be interested in modeling and acting. If so, will you raise your Zoom hand for me? You'll see a little hand symbol.
I mean, I'm good looking enough. I have some flaws,
All
but
right.
I think I'm like a
So I
7,
got
maybe an 8,
Ivory,
probably
JB,
7.
Brian, Dennis, Adrian,
I'll go
Michael,
7.5.
David. Serena,
Nah, 7.
Christopher, Laura, Ember, Michael,
I think I have potential, but
Elena,
right now I'm probably like a
Brandon.
7 or
All right,
yeah,
sweet.
7. Gonna say six,
And
7 or 6,
Cynthia.
maybe. I don't know.
Perfect.
Am I putting
I'm going to
myself
go ahead
down?
and lower your hands for you, and then
7.
also Don as well. That's perfect. Thank you guys for doing that for me extra fast. Some of the TV shows,
Got that
feature
jaw
films,
line.
and series we have just recently worked on. So we worked on Landman season
Uh,
2. That was unbelievable.
Probably
We had over
my nose,
2,600
my
talent from the
forehead,
US and Canada requested to work on set.
but my
We
jaw
will start
pretty good.
season 3. It just got pushed back till September. Also, we just worked on Dune 3 Messiah,
Eyes.
Dexter
I mean, I'm not a looks
Resurrection,
maxer, so don't know,
Game of
but I think
Thrones,
my eyes are
and
good,
Comeback
right?
King. We did
Yeah,
Frisco
I think
King
it looks
starring
fine.
Samuel L. Jackson
That looks great.
with over 1,800 talent requested to work on
Just need
set.
to work on my
We
skin
also
too.
did
I'm not
Baywatch
listening to
Reboot
a goddamn
and a
thing she's saying,
brand
by the
new
way. I
series of
just
Beauty and Black,
assume it's a
which
bunch
is
of
coming out
lists
next month. We had
now.
over 700 talent requested to work on set. We also always work on Law and Order Special Victims Unit and Happy Gilmore, the
Yeah,
new
another
T.I.
list.
film, Bad Boys 4 with Will
Another
Smith.
list.
We just did Temptation Island season 3, and this list will change like
And she said the word
every
list.
single day.
She knows about the
So a little bit
lists.
about 99. We're an
Did she write
international
this? Is
casting
this all
company,
improvised, or
also
did she
talent
write this out?
development, and we started back in
I want to know
2003.
how many
We have
goddamn
now been in business
commas
for
she
over
used.
23
You
years.
guys in the
We are
comments,
one of
please
the
count.
largest casting companies
Maybe
and
I'll
talent
count
development
after this,
companies
but
in the
tell
world.
me how many
We work with
goddamn
models, actors,
commas
and
she
artists.
used.
We
I'll
book
pin your
feature
comment.
films, TV shows, commercial work, and infomercials. We book reality shows, music videos, and Broadway musical
She's on
US
another
tours.
goddamn list.
We work extremely close with agencies. We find talent and take talent that we find, place you with agents all over the United States and internationally. We also book fashion models, print, and promotional.
Another goddamn
We
list.
do
Holy
editorials
fuck.
and we work on campaigns. But we also work with union talent and non-union
And
castings
comma
and
comma comma
non-union
comma
castings.
comma
At the
comma
end of this month, we
comma.
will be opening up our
You're driving me
brand
fucking
new
insane,
division in
lady.
the London Kingdom, which I'm super stoked about. So I want to take a couple minutes and we're going to quickly go over our 3 modeling divisions.
All right.
Then we will talk about our casting process and then the type of talent we are looking to book today. Because we are a casting company, I just want to be able to open up as many new opportunities as I possibly can for you.
I mean, I guess they're all called companies.
So getting involved in modeling,
I'm
we
hoping
have
there's no
3
down
different
payment.
categories. We have fashion, print, and promotional. We start our
That
fashion
was a good one,
models with
Morty.
men and women,
Morty, I
both
gotta
at the
give
age of
Bert Morty.
16.
I can say
Now
it now,
this
Morty.
is all industry
Morty.
standards. Our female fashion models are at the height of 5'8" to 6 feet tall, with a dress size 00 to a 4. And then our male fashion models start at the height of 5'11" to 6'3", with a jacket size of 38 to 42 long. We have a curved division that only applies for females. We start our
What
female
if
curved
I'm
models at
6'4"?
16. They're also at the height of 5'8" to 6 feet tall, but with a dress size 8 to
I thought they
20,
wanted tall
an
models.
hourglass
The hell?
figure, and a beautiful face.
Well,
Keep in
never
mind,
mind. I think they
fashion
want the
modeling is
average height
absolutely the
because fashion
smallest
models
part of the
are supposed
modeling
to show off
industry.
clothes that average
Every
people are
year,
supposed to wear,
however, we do work on Fashion Week. We do the
not,
LA
tall
shows,
people.
Miami, and New York City. So New York
Target
City shows
audience,
always happen. They're always in February and September. LA is always in March and October. And then the Miami shows happen every year. They're
By the
always
way, I
in
did not
June.
sleep
It's
last night.
all swimwear. We had 18
I
talent from
never
the US
sleep.
and Canada walking the shows this year. And then we have print modeling, which is 90% of the modeling industry. Print modeling is your everyday person, like you and I, someone you can totally relate to. We start our print models at 3 years old and up, and our oldest print model today happens to be 84 years old. You will find print models in catalogs, magazines, advertisements, on billboards. We also, however, take our athletic models and petite. We put all of you in the print modeling category. Some of the print modeling jobs we have just submitted talent to, all back to school: Nike, Adidas, Neiman Marcus, Saks Fifth Avenue, Macy's, Target, Vans, Off the Wall campaign just recently, The Gap, TJ Maxx, and Burlington Coat Factory, And that's just
Not
to
even
name a
calling out the
couple, like
lists
right
anymore.
off
I'm
the
just
top of
trying
my
to
head.
entertain
Our
myself
final
because
modeling
this is
division is
so fucking
all
boring.
promotional modeling. And it's tons of fun. You do not need to be a certain height. You don't
Do
have
not
to
be
be a
talking
certain
about Fun Lady.
size. However, you do need to have an amazing personality, very outgoing, well spoken. We start our promotional models, men and
Well
women,
spoken. I
at
wouldn't
18
really
years
call
old and
myself
up.
well spoken,
Our
but the
current
rest
hourly
quite
rate right
pretty good.
now is at
Yeah.
$45 an hour and up. We just recently staffed a bunch of events for the World Cup. We do the Super Bowl every year since 2003. And we also do celebrity gift lounges. Celebrity gift lounge you see at a big, huge award show. We just recently had
Oh
promotional
god.
models working at the
I
BET
have other
Awards.
stuff to do
Right
today.
before that was
I feel
American
like it hasn't even
Music
been that long,
Awards.
but she's
We
making
do
it
the
seem that long
VMAs every
because she's
year
already said like
and the
20
Met
lists.
Gala, also
It's been
Oscars,
14
Grammys,
minutes.
Emmys,
God
Golden
damn.
Globes. We just got done with the Sundance Film
Am
Festival.
I being too
Those are
dramatic?
tons of fun, and you meet
Maybe.
so many amazing
But
industry
she's just
people.
another goddamn
The
list.
designers that come through are incredible. We have 3 events at the end of this month.
I know.
We
That's good.
have, and they're all nationwide, state to state, and in Canada. One is for Axe Body Spray. It's a 4-day event at a day rate of $425. We have a brand new energy drink launching for 7 days. That will be at a day rate of $375. And then we have a 3-day event for American Express, and that will be a flat rate for 3 days at $1,500. Now I know you guys are mainly here for acting, and I'm not here to change anyone's mind. All I wanted to do was simply throw it out there for you just in case you are interested. A lot of companies do look for full-time promotional models. Now, prior to the industry going completely remote, like 6.5 years ago, we used to have 12 different offices in almost every major market you could possibly think of. We had offices in places like LA, Miami, Chicago,
Another
New
goddamn
York,
list.
San Diego, and San Francisco, Dallas, Houston, Atlanta, and then our corporate office, which is located in Michigan. So our corporate
I thought
office
it
is
would
where
be a
our
lot more
casting department and
scammy by
casting
the
team are both
Reddit
located.
posts I read
Every
about
day, we
99
provide our
talent.
talent with 2 totally different types of castings. We have
It's
public,
just
but we
kind of
also have
boring.
private. Our public castings, all our talent have to do is log into their own casting profile. They can apply to any public casting that we have. And then our private castings, we do those in-house through our casting department team. So for example, this morning we got a rush casting for Mountain Dew. Now, rush means everyone has to be submitted by the end of the business day today. This is a national and international casting. They want men and women 15 to 70. They want surfers, skateboarders, runners, swimmers, people that can roller skate and rollerblade. Now, it'll be 1 day of travel, 1 day of wardrobe, 2 days of shooting the commercial. The day rate's $450 with an additional buyout of $4,500. Our casting team is going to create one electronic package of all talent that fits that criteria. They'll click on men, women, go to age range, 15 to 70. They'll go down to the sports section, click on surfers, skateboarders, runners, swimmers, people that roller skate and rollerblade. Everyone will go in one electronic package directly to the casting director. Now, the best part about getting involved in the entertainment industry now is it no longer matters what state you live in. Now that
That
it's
is not the best
completely a
part.
remote business, as long as talent
That
have
really
a
isn't.
professional digital
It's the most
casting
convenient
profile
part,
on a
but calling
casting
it the best,
platform,
no.
you can apply to any casting that fits your criteria. We no longer do casting calls in person, nor do we do face-to-face auditions in the industry. Auditions now are all booked through Zoom, Google Meet, EchoCast, or
Oh.
even by submitting a self-tape. Every day, casting directors post thousands of different castings all over casting websites. They are constantly in need of new talent to staff productions. Casting directors now will provide all travel accommodations. They will take care of your airfare, book your hotel, provide talent with a daily per diem, and any and
Alright, but
all
that's
transportation.
only
Out of
good if you're
curiosity,
not
how many
paying your
people on the call,
managers.
if you all were given the opportunity to
Well, I mean, you would be
travel in
paying them,
this
not upfront,
business,
though.
would you actually take the chance and travel? We raise your hand for me real quick.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I would travel.
All right. I've always in my life admired people just like you. Like, I love that type of person that decides they want to do something in life and they refuse to allow anybody or anything to stand in their way. There is one thing I know, and I know this for an absolute fact. If you want something in your life and you truly want it bad enough, you can have anything you want if you want it bad enough. But if we decide to go through life, never ever take a chance, how will you ever possibly going to know the outcome of
So this could be a
anything? You
marketing
guys are
tactic,
definitely my type of
where
people.
you
I am
overcompliment
super
the
stoked to
customer
start working with all of
before
you
you get
guys
them
today.
to,
So, a little
buy the
story about
product.
me. So, years ago, I had thought about getting involved in acting, and I thought about it for
Like,
several
oh, you're
years.
so cool. A bunch of
And
cool people
obviously,
also
nothing
buy
stood in
this. You
my way
should
of
buy
doing it
this.
except for myself.
Something like
At
that.
the time of my life, I was living in Michigan, and there's no, castings in Michigan, especially way back then. And I wanted to go on a casting call for a show called Entourage. Now, it was being filmed in LA, and the casting was in LA as well. But back then, we never had any online platforms that we could post our information. So we could
To be honest,
electronically
I can't
submit
even
our,
tell how
our
long ago
stuff
back
to a
then was
client.
because of all
We had to be
the
physically in
Botox
person
and
for
shit.
every casting call, every audition. And back
She
then, it was
looks
your
like she could
responsibility as
be
talent to
50.
find your own transportation to any casting call or audition. So I
57?
decided then I was going to
Just by
take a
the neck
chance and
alone, the
buy an
base, it's
airplane
kind of
ticket.
hard.
I flew to
There's
LA.
a
I went to the
fucking,
casting call. The
fucking
very next day, I
asshole
got a call
lips.
back. They directly booked me on
If she
set for
sees this,
one
she's
day.
gonna be so fucking
That
mad at me.
one day that I worked on set, let me tell you, I networked with
I
every
don't
single
care.
person you could possibly think of.
We do
Every
it, Jilly.
actor and
It's God,
actresses,
we do it,
background
Jilly.
talent. I met people in the
Quite
camera
frankly,
crew as well. And then I
we're
also met
going to,
people that worked for the production
sell
company.
each.
The very next day,
I
they
don't know.
booked me
Digital
11
footprint.
additional days on set. And I always swore I would pay it forward to other people. So I am super excited to start working with all of you guys today. So again,
I'm
you
only
guys were
gonna
all
post
hand
this
selected to join me
if,
today on the call because you were a match with several of my
if they make me
castings.
pay
I need talent today
upfront.
still for Marshall
I'm not
season
paying any
2.
upfront fees.
Also chosen
Legitimate
season 7
managers do
and the
not make
pit.
you pay an upfront
Chicago
fee. I don't know.
Fire season
I think I
15.
probably should have
Us Need
started
Town for
the
Last
video
of
off of
Us.
that. Did
Tulsa
I?
King.
I don't know if I started the video off
Scarpetta
of that.
season 2.
Off
And The
was that
Sham starring
what my
Cameron
mouth didn't want to
Diaz.
work.
I need personal trainers and coaches for a brand new sneaker dropping by Nike on the
Turning
25th of
into
the month.
Jeffy.
I need gamers, people that physically play video games on a regular basis. As an infomercial brand new video game company. I also need voiceover talent from Motorola, people that are fluent in Spanish,
I do
also
play
people
that
that are
game.
fluent in Farsi, French, and Italian.
Hola, ¿cómo
Remote
está?
job, day rate of 1100. I need singers, dancers, and musicians for Princess Cruise Line. However, you have to be willing to travel for 8 days. Each day of travel, you will receive a per diem per day of 200. Out of those 8 days, six
Oh,
days you will perform at a flat day rate of $1,000 per day. I also, on Monday, I'm going to need golfers for a Lululemon commercial, men and women 35 to
I don't
75
get how
years old.
Lululemon's
I
making
need
all that money.
voiceover talent for Verizon Wireless on
Their
Monday as
clothes
well.
are
We're starting a
trash,
reality
so I've
show
heard.
casting for family members. Now, these are all the castings, the whole reason why every one of you was even invited to join me on the call today. So, a couple things I want to talk about. We're going to set up your casting profile and we're going to start submitting you out for work. I am looking for talent that have an amazing personality. I want talent that know how to follow directions, have great follow through, can reply to an email and a text message in a professional way. That is absolutely the only type of talent I ever wish to work with. A couple important things to know. One, we do not make our talent sign any sort of a contract. We also do not take a commission for any jobs that you book, and we provide our talent with training on a weekly basis. We have 6
Sounds
virtual
too good to be
workshops,
true. I
all
wonder if it
done with
is.
industry professionals, casting directors, production companies, voiceover coaches, and acting coaches, modeling coaches. We even have coaches that will help teach talent how to submit a self tape properly to a client. Emmy Award winner Lauren
What's the
Hudson teaches
catch?
a bunch of workshops for us. Those of
I
you
know
that
there's a
want to
catch.
build your resume, you want to network with people in the industry, open up new opportunities. These
I
virtual
want to hear
workshops
it.
will be an amazing tool for all of you guys to
Come on.
utilize. You know, prior to the industry going completely remote, and we did used to host our open calls in
Why are you
person.
looping back the
Back then,
conversation? You
every
already
one of
talked
you
about
on the
this.
call today would have had to physically come to our
You already
office,
talked about
meet with
this.
our office staff. They would have taken photos of you and measurements and created your
Fuck.
digital comp card and casting profile for you. Back then, our digital comp card and casting profile was $499 and $39.95 per month. But now that the whole industry is completely a remote business, we want to make it more affordable for you as talent. So your digital comp card and casting profile now is $199 plus $39.95 per
There
month.
it is.
Not only are you able to
There it
work
is.
directly one-on-one with our
So for
casting
a
team,
half-hour
you
call,
can also log into your own casting profile, apply to
I
any
know.
public casting we have, as well as attend 6 virtual workshops a week. At the very bottom of the page in the chat section, I just sent each and every one of you a private link. If you
Yeah.
have received that private
So
link, do me a
she
favor real
is
quick.
a con
Raise your
artist.
Zoom hand just
Confirmed.
so I know you have received it.
Did she say raise your hand if you received it?
Now, just so you
I'm not
guys
raising
know,
my
this
hand.
is a link for you, you only. Like it's not for you to share with any of your friends or family members. You all were hand selected by my casting team to join me today on the
Hand
call. You all
selected.
are the talent we are interested in moving forward with. Now, if anyone on the call does
Making
not have
people feel
access to the
important
link that
so
I
they
just sent
pay
out and
more.
you need it, message me in the Q&A section. Alexander, we do union and non-union projects, and we work with union and non-union talent. Yes, Evan, click on the link while you're on the call. When the call ends,
I
the
wonder how
link
many people are
will
actually paying
actually
this.
expire.
Agent.
All right, Brody Garcia, you are extra fast. Heidi, no, you do not need professional photos. You can use selfies, just don't have your cell phone in your face. Set a timer, put it to the side. You can have background in your photos, but no other people. Theo, hold on 1 second.
I'm sending that.
Just Theo, wait like 2 seconds and then click on the link again.
Don't talent agencies take a percentage of the money you earn instead
All
of
right, Evan,
upright fees? I
Heidi,
wonder if she's gonna answer.
Hawk, Chow,
What's her
Renee
answer?
Reyes,
Explain.
Anya Guzman, welcome to
I
99.
want you to explain.
Ivory, we're not a talent agency. We're a casting company like Actors Access, Project Castings, LA Casting Networks, Backstage.
I like backstage. All right, that's where you get. That's where they get you. I'm pretty sure they texted me. Let me check real quick. I'll probably turn off my camera because of this. But let me check. I'm gonna check my texts because I'm pretty sure they called it a talent agency. So they texted me asking. They got my talent form and they want me to attend an open call.
Byron, do
Oh,
me
they
a favor,
never
log
even
off the call
explained
right
what it
now,
was,
message Kim back,
but
give her your
the
talent ID
email
number
was
so she can give you the information
99
for
talent.
auditions. All of the projects I just got done mentioning. We are doing auditions with the casting directors either by Zoom
So
or
how much was
self-tape for the
it?
next several days. So make sure you message her so she can give you all the details you need for your audition. And it'll either be done
$200
by
for a setup
Zoom
fee.
or self-tape.
Yeah, no. Guys, do not pay for a job. Never pay for a job. That's what Scientology gets you to do. That's what they get you to fucking do.
All right,
Do not pay
so
for
I
a
am
job.
waiting on
You
Elena,
earn money from
Adrian,
jobs. You don't lose
Alexander,
money from
Alice,
jobs.
uh, Charlie, Christopher, Cynthia, Damon Moore, Desiree, Don, Ember. I am also waiting on Glacy, David, Ivory, Jack, Juju, Lee, Michael, Michael
Hold on, I want to see. Can
Fuller,
I just be? Can I
Michael
just sign up
Guyman.
here?
I'm also waiting for Ryan, Serena, Sonia, Theo, Victor, and Willie.
Oh yeah, I can just sign up here. So how am I any special? I'm not. Because they're looking for anybody to give them money. And I'm not giving you $200, bitch. Anyways, I've recorded long enough. I hope you guys have learned not to give people money. They'll make you sit half an hour before they even tell you that you gotta pay $200. They butter you up, and then they fucking scam you. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.